What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about all these secret Season 5 changes that you either missed, weren't marketed, or the ones that got buried in the patch notes. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a reminder, we have plenty of brand new articles going up over on dkdynamite.com. Quite a bit got posted with the busy launch of Season 5. We also have plenty of tweets going up over on Detonated's Twitter as well. Thank you guys once again for over 1,000 followers over on Detonated's Twitter account. I also posted quite a few videos over the last couple of days. Hopefully you guys have been keeping up, and make sure you have notifications on to stay up to date with everything going on here with Modern Warfare 2 and of course Modern Warfare 3. But there were quite a few bugs that got discovered with the launch of Season 5, and the COD Updates Twitter has been pretty busy posting all the latest issues that are either being investigated or have already been fixed. So as they went ahead and tweeted, they're investigating reports of some DMZ players being unable to unlock certain weapons via successful exfil as intended. So yeah, if you guys are trying to go ahead and unlock the new FR Avancer or the Karak 300 via a DMZ exfil, that just wasn't working. They're also investigating a problem with ranked play and reports that some players did not receive their end of season skill division operator skin rewards. So for those that finished in a certain placement in Season 4, they're not seeing the reward they should have gotten. Also, some other minor issues that did get fixed already. Upgrades in DMZ not displaying as intended, an issue where the throwback audio pack was displaying an incorrect billboard, and also an issue causing the battle pass to appear incorrectly after purchasing Black Cell. With that, they're also aware of the wrong calling card appearing in Sector E3 of the Battle Pass, which is the Shadows calling card, and that's actually a reward from the Redacted faction in DMZ. For those that did quite a number of challenges to actually get that, they were very upset to see that that calling card was appearing as a Battle Pass reward. That was actually a mistake on their end, and it's not actually intended. So with that, they're going to be swapping it to the correct calling card in a later update. They've also pushed out a small update for Vandal Champions Quest. The size of the circle the bomb site spawns in has been reduced, and the circle will no longer shrink while the bomb is active. They've also updated their audio notes with more information on tactical pets, which include Merlin in Season 5 of Black Cell. The Season 5 update also addressed ongoing and intermittent issues with the functionality of UAVs across multiplayer that impacted both length and visibility of minimap dots in some matches. That was a pretty interesting bug that lasted nearly the entire duration of Season 4, which was odd. And they're also investigating a problem causing players to unintentionally acquire night vision goggles in Battle Royale. That might be a feature that we see later on, maybe during a Season 6, if there is a haunting event, according to recent rumors. And they've also temporarily disabled the Signals Intelligence contract across Warzone while they investigate a back-end issue that could cause reduced performance for some players. Now, I can't forget to mention the beautiful UI overhaul that we got here inside of Season 5. It's not exactly a secret, since anybody out there boots up the game right now will notice the different looking tiles and different organization for every single game mode. But it was a very unexpected update that I first read in the patch notes and then got to see for myself right when the update got installed about an hour later. This is beautiful, and it's probably a taste of what's to come when it comes to future UIs for upcoming Call of Duty titles such as Modern Warfare 3. It might have taken a long time to actually get to this kind of overhaul, but I'm glad that it finally happened. Better late than never. Now the menu is a lot prettier to look at and easier to navigate. But this is certainly one of those overhauls and unexpected changes that make Season 5 one of the best updates yet, at least in my opinion. Now, something very odd that I also discovered while grinding some multiplayer is the fact that the M13C, an upcoming assault rifle in Season 5, is somewhat available right now, but there's a catch. So I got a pop-up on screen that I unlocked the M13C assault rifle, but then upon going to my created class, I couldn't find the weapon anywhere. But upon going to the attachments for the M13B, there are new stocks and even a new barrel for the M13B, which are labeled as M13C attachments. And keep in mind, these attachments are available for all weapons in the same M13B receiver, which also include the Chimera. So you can also equip M13C attachments on the Chimera, and that has me thinking, right, is this exactly what the M13C is gonna feel like and play like in game? Can we already use that right now? Because I have to wonder, right, what's the difference between putting the M13C attachments on the M13B or the Chimera versus the actual M13C AR once that gets added later in Season 5? Is that just the same weapon? So theoretically, you guys have early access right now to the M13C if in fact these attachments that we've added to the M13B just make it the same weapon anyway. It could just be a bug. I'm not sure what happened here, but as I covered in last night's MW2 video, rumors do suggest that apparently we'll be unlocking the M13C either through the classified classified Battle Pass sector unlocking in about 26 days, or even through the MW2 reveal event, which is taking place in Warzone on August the 17th. Not exactly sure what's going to be happening with that, but certainly a weird issue that hasn't been explained as of right now. But as I just said, it looks like as of right now, Season 5 Reloaded is confirmed for August 29th, considering the classified Battle Pass sector does open up on that day. We saw a classified Battle Pass sector introduced for the very first time in Season 4, where during the mid-season updates, we ended up getting a series of 5 challenges to complete via the classified sector to unlock a couple of free cosmetics and, of course, the brand new DLC weapon as a part of that sector. It's unclear which weapon will be locked behind that sector this time around, but that kind of just popped up, I think, even after the season went live yesterday. It was a good hour or two later when you were able to see the classified sector added to the Battle Pass map. And then they also went ahead and added the 2 sides for Task Force 1 for 1 and Shadow Company as a part of the Faction Showdown event that also begins in about a day and a half from now, which is going to be this Friday. Now, there's also been a big update to movement. So like I've been saying over the last couple of months, yeah, it's obvious there's been some catch-up being played behind the scenes where they're going ahead and adding all the big quality of life improvements that Warzone 1 already had over the course of 3 years. I think they're finally caught up, but in terms of movement, I would say the speed in which you could do certain things, the animations to doing certain things could always use some improvement for sure, but I've gotten used to the way Modern Warfare 2 plays. However, in Season 5's update, sliding and sliding plus fire has been increased quite a bit. The speed in which you can do that has been increased. I would say it's not that drastic of a change, but still a cool enough change to where you can certainly feel like the pacing of your gameplay now is a lot better than before. So for those movement gods out there that played a certain way for 3 years of Warzone 1, or specifically Modern Warfare 19, they might feel a lot better about how the movement feels here inside of this update, but I would say the game is probably going to get a bit more sweatier now because of this, so I think some of the casuals out there that don't use some of that TikTok meta movement, they're going to feel a little upset about how everything might look moving forward. Now, they've also added in a skin carousel feature, allowing you to change your operator skin for whatever character you currently have selected while you're in a lobby. So instead of having to go to the operator menu to then go ahead and click on the character himself or herself and change the skin out, you can just do this quickly at the main menu, which is pretty damn helpful. I would say it's cool for those out there that, again, don't want to have to keep clicking 7 or 8 different buttons and screens to get to what they have to get to. They can do this very quickly here with this brand new feature. Speaking of features though, a new bundle did release for the FR Avenger right here, as you can see, and it features what is called a wrap, or a universal wrap, and that's a brand new feature that I believe is a new replacement for the weapon vault. As I talked about, I think during Season 3 Reloaded, that's when Koshai Complex released, they introduced us to a weapon build mod, and I felt like that was the second iteration of the weapon vault, theoretically, right, where you had to pick up a couple different attachments for the blueprint itself, and then once you put that together, you were then able to have a complete blueprint. But if you guys wanted to, you'd be able to also equip some of those parts that you found for the blueprint on a different build of the weapon, but you don't have to equip all the parts at once. So it kind of reminded me of how weapon vaults worked over in the beta window and even launch of MW2. Now, this new universal wrap ability is a little similar to where the actual bundle itself comes with a certain wrap that can be applied to all attachments on the FR Avenger, meaning that you don't have to actually equip all the attachments that look the same on this weapon. You could have your regular build for the weapon itself and then have certain skins for particular attachments on the weapon. And in this case, we have one skin right now, which is the wrap that comes with this pack, so you can just apply the wrap to specific attachments, not all of them here, similar to a weapon vault and similar to the Koshai Complex weapon mod. There's also been a really cool update in regards to the UI in-game. So there's a new Killcam widget actually displaying who killed you specifically with what weapon, you know, how many hits they got, how much damage they did, and it's a really cool new feature that again gives you more information and more context on what just happened in that match. Can't tell you how many times the kill cam either bugged out for me or something weird happened and I'm like, wait, how did I get killed there? Luckily, you get more information now with this new kill cam widget. Beautiful new UI improvement. Again, I'm assuming MW3 will likely have a lot of these features day one at launch, and we're kind of seeing these introduced right now via like a beta system here in MW2, where we kind of get early access or an early sneak peek as to what some of those new features are going to work like. Now, also an update from Team Richochet. Starting in Season 5, the kill feed will also notify lobbies when Team Richochet and its systems have removed a problem player from the game. Luckily, a clip has already popped up via Twitter as to how that actually works. It's a pretty cool animation, so it'll just show you in the kill feed, yeah, Team Richochet, and then it'll name the player that was cheating that got booted from the game. So that's actually really cool, again, for context, aside from just guessing, oh, that player might have just backed out, or his power went out, or he turned off his platform. It'll tell you specifically why that player disconnected from the game, and it'll tell you that Team Richochet was the reason behind that. So that's very, very good for transparency as as to what was happening in that match where he potentially ran into a cheater. But now taking a look at the camo menu here inside of COD 2.0, for whatever reason, they've renamed a couple of camos in the game. First off, the projectile camo, which was the Veteran Raid Episode 4 award, that's been renamed to Ether Wave. I believe the secret Easter egg camo that you can also unlock in Episode 4 has also been renamed. That's a bit of an odd choice. And then the Diabolical camo has been renamed to just The Boys. So I'm not sure what the reasoning could be behind that as to why that was done, but hey, I guess that's fine. I know it was confirmed here inside of Season 5's patch notes that if you guys now go ahead and redo Veteran Raid Episode 4, you would now unlock the animated camo. It's unfortunate that for those that already did it on Veteran, they're not going to be getting instant access to it, but with that, you can also get a preview of what looks like the brand new event camos you can also go ahead and unlock as a part of the Faction Showdown event. I've seen images and some other clips going around Twitter as well of some other event camos, so there's quite a few you can preview through just the Gunsmith alone. So let me know what you guys think about these camos down below in the comments. They are indeed animated and look pretty damn clean, so really looking forward to Faction Showdown, which again I'll be streaming here on the channel as of tomorrow. But if you head over into the customization menu, you will see the Hans Zimmer Modern Warfare 2 music being available for purchase via the Throwback Audio 2-pack, and I'm not sure when you can actually purchase it, but you're able to preview the music. Yes, it is the original Hans Zimmer soundtrack. I know the bundle billboard for it used to say Throwback Audio Pack 2, then it was changed to Hans Zimmer MW2 pack, then it got changed back, so I'm not sure how they're going to end up marketing this bundle, but this is a pack that was rumored to release in Season 4 and just never did. It's probably gotten pushed back now into Season 5 for whatever reason, but also now you're able to have a different menu for finishing moves for your operators. So instead of having to go ahead and click on your operator and then click finishers, there's now just a finisher menu you can go straight into to see your entire selection, and you can go ahead right there and select your brand new Merlin Bark and Bite finisher that you might have got with your Black Cell pack. So that's a cool new update as well to just improve on the fluent UI for all different features and mechanics we have inside of COD 2.0. They've also added in new nuke rewards for Champions Quest over on Al Mazrah. So I'm aware new rewards got added for the brand new Champions Quest that is for Vandal, but if you go ahead and do Champions Quest on Al Mazrah again, you'll be getting your hands on a dual yield weapon blueprint, a brand new vehicle skin, as well as a weapon sticker, and even a camo. So yes, a radioactivity camo. I'm not sure if it's animated or not. That is a universal reward for doing Al Mazrah Champions Quest yet again. So that's cool to see that they're consistently just refreshing Champions Quest rewards every single season. And again, there wasn't much marketing, if any at all, about this update. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on all these secret Season 5 changes that have been found thus far? Let me know if you guys noticed anything else that wasn't mentioned in patch notes or in this video that you find to be really interesting as a part of the recent title update. Really hope you enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.